audience
for our fourth and final Humongous entertainment video. At least for this go around, we will probably do this again in, I don't know how long, if it'll be months or years or whatever, but we'll see.
Time will tell.
Yes, it will. So today we're doing our one-shot character, and we'll be doing a one-shot character, and it will be Gilbert the rabbit from Spy Fox Dry Cereal. He is the trinket vendor.
Yes. Now,
we don't know anything about him other than that he runs the trinket stand.
you can talk to him, you can buy things from him, and
he gets an invitation, which is he says that he always gets them, to the party that happens on the SS Deadweight, which is this really classy thing where only important people get invited apparently. So, don't know why, but he always gets an invite to it. So you need him for every storyline, every main storyline, and every so often in the variations to the storyline. So what you always need him for is the invitation, because you need to get on the SS Deadweight.
yes, so you get him to show you the invitation, and then you use your spy putty to
Copy
the invitation.
So what you do is you tell him you want to buy one of the various things he has on his wall.
Which
so he goes to try to get it, but he's very short.
And he has a hard time reaching.
Yeah, so he's struggling, which gives you enough time to copy the invite. And then he comes back and tells you, let's say you tell him you want to buy the stuffed cat. He says, I can't do that, I'm sorry, the cat's still alive. And then he makes an unconvincing cat noise, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
So in other storylines, though, you need to buy various things from him to move the plot along. Sometimes you need a sailor hat so you can get into a certain area on a boat to check the map. And another one, you need to get a trinket from this Go Fish Playing Pig. So you need to buy a bottle of trinkets so you can offer something up.
Yes.
Although sometimes I buy the trinkets anyway because I feel like playing Go Fish.
No, I've seen a lot of playthroughs where people just buy trinkets just so they can play Go Fish.
It's fun, especially when you win.
Yes. Everyone I saw lost though.
It's kind of random, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I win every time, sometimes I lose a lot. It's frustrating. But, so first, we go to, does he work as a character?
Yes, I mean, and like we said, he's a one-shot character. We only see him in one game, but his trinkets are valuable and, as we've said, at some point vital to the plot of the game itself.
So, well, he doesn't have much of a personality, but because he is a side character who shows up very, very little, he doesn't need much. If he was a main character, I would say no, he does not work because he doesn't do anything. But as a side character, it's fine. And we added the side character category to this thing because they're so varied and interesting.
Mm-hmm.
At least I thought so. So we wanted to acknowledge that. So yeah.
Yeah, does he work? Yes.
Alright, so now, does he work as a character in this setting?
Well, considering Spy Fox is full of talking animals, then yes.
Well, yeah, as a physical being, he works.
Mm-hmm.
The question is, does he work based on other factors? And that's difficult to say because he doesn't feel out of place.
No,
but
definitely
given
not.
there's not much to him, we don't get anything about him, his personal life. In other one-shot characters, we get a bit more about them.
I mean, granted, most of those are other agents who help Spy Fox for a small part, but...
Well, no, sometimes the characters that just exist to give you the items that you need have a bit more to them as well. So this This one I thought was a bit more noticeable, and this is someone who you interact with multiple times,
Mhm.
but we don't really know anything at all about him. Like, I only knew what his name was because I looked him up online before we did this video. Before this, I just called him, like, the rabbit.
Yeah, he's pretty much just the rabbit who
So-
runs the trinket stand.
He doesn't not work, but he doesn't quite work either, at least in my opinion.
Like I just said, physically he does, but Dragon's right. He doesn't have much of a personality.
Which, you know, we don't expect much from a one-shot character, but it'd be nice if there had been a little bit more, especially since other one-shot characters we get more from.
Mhm. Granted, this isn't the first 5-Fox game,
So
but
now we move on to, do we like him as a character? I'm indifferent.
yeah,
I mean,
I don't.
I find him useful, and the game would definitely feel his loss, because then how would you get the invite?
Mhm.
How would you get all the various little items you need to buy?
But I wouldn't be sad if he
But he-
wasn't there.
He could have been replaced with anything.
Yeah, could have been replaced with any other animal.
So, or any other character, really. Could have made anything to fill that role. So he does his job, and he does it well, but it's not like,
There's nothing about him that's just really like, wow, I really, really like him.
or I find this character trait interesting.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So that's it.
Yeah, don't like him. Well, like him, don't love him, but don't hate him.
Yeah, that's pretty much how I feel as well. So that's it.
Yep, so that wraps it up for November for us, and Humongous
Sorry-
Entertainment for now.
Sorry about all the short videos, but there's not really much we can say about this
Yeah, because, like,
specific series of characters, because they're fun, but they're not very deep, but given,
this was for computer games from the 90s, which, as Dragon mentioned in the first video, could usually be completed in under 2 hours.
well, like I said earlier, if you don't know what you're doing, the game could take like about an hour and a half, but if you do know, it usually takes 20 minutes, half an hour, depending upon if you like choose to skip little animations, like when they move from one area to the next, you can hit escape or enter depending upon the game,
Hmm.
which I do a lot. I'm not very patient.
She really isn't.
But yeah, so the game's not really all that long, but given how old they are, it makes sense, but they were fun. So we wanted to do them despite how short the videos are, we knew were probably going to turn out. So,
But that covers it for November for us. We'll see you all in December, where
we will hit Christmas movies.
so look forward to that.
It'll be differently structured, like with Halloween was, but we haven't quite decided how we're going to do it yet, so you'll find out in our next video. So,
Thanks for watching, and if you can, follow me on Twitter and Tumblr. It's the same as the channel name, Fire Dragon and Water Fairy. And we'll see you guys in December.
bye.
Bye.
Happy Thanksgiving.